Hey guys, welcome to number 28 of the Derby Career Mode. In this episode, we are going to go in advance because I think we are in the international break now. We just played the cup game against Hartlepool in the last episode, so now we've got to move on to the next game. I think it is against Newcastle in the league. We have got some Europa League football games in this episode as well, so that should be quite interesting. In between the two episodes, I thought I'd do some contracts, some of the players. We got Abubakar, Tyrone Mings, Calero and Callas all decided new contracts. They did have only a year and a half left on the contract, so I thought I'd extend it to like 3. So looking at the Premier League table, we are currently sat 5th after 3 games. We've won 2, lost the first one against QPR, of course, who are 10th in the league. Sunderland and the other team we played, who are Tottenham. Tottenham are currently 9th, so you look at the top like 5 or 6, maybe you could take out like West Brom, Cardiff, Leicester, but apart from that, it's pretty much a bog standard top 6 in the Premier League. So we're going to go into our next game against Newcastle at home, I believe it is, so we should be able to get a bit more of an advantage. No, we're away from home, so at least we're at a really nice stadium, so that should be quite interesting to see how we can do. Going to be wearing the yellow kit as our Newcastle play in black and white as well. So you look at the lineup though, we've got upgrades of Eunice and Hughes. I think I will do the squad report after this game because we've already had some growth in some of the players. I was tempted to put Brady into the first team lineup, but I'm going to wait for now because hopefully Ince starts growing, because Ince has got a lot better potential than Brady. I think it's the same, it's one or the other anyway. So yeah, I think we're going to keep the lineup like that and go into the game in the rain against Newcastle and see how we can do. So into the game we go against Newcastle. It is at St James's Park. It is a really nice stadium. It is, if you take off like the upper bit, if you look on the right hand side, if you take off that, it's pretty much what the iPro Stadium is. So maybe I should have gone for this, but nevertheless, we're going to have to see what this Newcastle team is, because in career mode, they only make like 1 or 2 signings. Like me, I think there's only Hughes and Ince maybe from the very first team we started with. So yeah, it kind of shows that I do like to change up a team a lot, especially when it's a championship team and you want to make it into like a European team. So they do have Patrick Roberts, I think. He was previously ours on this career mode. Jordan Rhodes on the bench. They've got Harry Kane, obviously. They've just signed him. And Vlad Chiric is from Tottenham Hotspur. Go on, Abubakar, straight over the top. Cut in. Have a go. Oh, it's straight at the keeper. Unlucky son. Go on, Abubakar. He's taken around to about 2 or 3 players now. It's it. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, lucky son. He's getting there. He's almost getting that goal that we need. It's not been the most interesting games, this one. Still have substitutions now. I think I'm going to take off Hughes, bring on Dele Alli. He's a bit more dribbling wise better, and Brady, put him on the left hand side. I don't know, we either go to a 4-2-4 or we stick with this and stay with the one striker. I don't know. I'm going to give it like 4 minutes and then I'll bring on Danny Ings. Oh, just wide of the post, come on. It's literally the last chance we've probably got in this game, and he's just, I don't know, so close. I think that's full time right there. That's a bit of a shame we couldn't get that goal that we needed, but at the same time, a rainy day at Newcastle, quite a difficult game because obviously it's my first game of the day, and yeah, I think a point's a nice, decent result. So into the game we go. Hopefully we can get a nice result. It's at home, so that's always a benefit, and hopefully it's in the clear. The rain, I've said this many times in this career mode, I just don't like it on FIFA. That's why I play in like the King Fahd Stadium or something like that. I can't remember the name. I think it's Sanderson Park actually. Yeah, I just don't like the rain, so I'm going to put that black kit on, the red one. Actually, what was it? It was red, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll keep we'll keep the black because the white arms on it are a bit of a difference. So looking at the lineup, the overalls of fitness, okay, I think that's pretty decent. Maybe we'll bring in a new centre mid pretty soon in the second half or something. We'll see. I think actually I'm going to start with Brady instead of Goretzka. I think that's the only change for today, just because Goretzka, I might try to use him at centre attacking mid when Eunice is a bit low on fitness. We'll see though in the second half. Should be able to get a good result in this game. So into the game we go. Hopefully we can get a good result in this game. We've got, who is that? I'm not too sure. I think that's Abubakar. No, it's Sergio, sorry. So yeah, hopefully we can get a good result. I'm trying to think of some AZ players and I just can't think of a single one. So we'll have to wait and see what their lineup is for today. Maybe I'll know some when I see it. So here's the lineup we've gone for. We've just made a change of Robbie Brady in the left mid position for Goretzka because I might play him at Cam in the second half. So yeah, it's a perfectly good lineup. We should be able to get a result. I was tempted to play Danny Ings just to see how he could do from the start of the games, because most of the time I'm just bringing him off the bench. So I don't think I know a single one of them players. Just looking at that team, maybe Ortiz, I've heard of him, I think, and yeah, I think we've got a good game in this one.
Quickly back to his feet, and in goes the cross.
Oh, what a save from Silas, and that is something ridiculously good. Gonna have to watch that again, because look how that was like going in, and he's like left hand on it, or right hand, sorry. So that brings to the end of the first half. We are miles better than AZ in this game, but we haven't quite got that finish that we need yet, so hopefully we can find it in the second half. We're going to make some early substitutions about the 55th minute, just because obviously players are low on fitness and we need to keep them fresh, so we'll see. Go on, Ings. Go on. Kick it round. There we go. Oh no! How has he not put that away? I thought that was in. Somehow not. He is, I don't know, he seems to be a lot more effective than Abubakar, so I might start him in the next game and see how he does, and he might be better, you never know. Ooh! I thought they'd got a late cheeky goal there. Don't concede now. Beautiful header. Now, that is a good result, but a bad result at the same time, because AZ, they are one of the better teams in the group, but we need to win every game if we're going to get top. So going into the game, Swansea against Derby, very similar style teams. They like to pass the ball about and stuff like that. So going to have to put Lingard on. We're going to start with Danny Ings and change up the centre mid position. I think we'll need a new centre back in for Romagnoli. So into the game we go. It is in the clear against Swansea. We have made a number of changes for this game, as obviously we only just played the game against AZ. Hopefully we can get a good result. 3 points against Swansea, that's what I want. And yeah, looking at the table, we are currently still 5th in the table, only by 1 point, so we need to get that win and potentially move into the top 4. That'd be really cool to see. Swansea, I think they have got a really nice team on career mode. It would be a career mode I'd be quite interested in doing, because there's quite a few older players that are getting towards the end of their career, and then there's quite a youthful team that can grow quite nicely. So we'll have to see what they've got. I think that's Carl Norton and Fernandez, the centre-back, Jordi Amat there. We'll see in a second, but here's our lineup for today. We have made Figueiredo, Van Aken, Tolisso, Lingard and Ings starters for this game. I think the other lot just didn't really have the fitness, and Ings and Abubakar, it's a difficult one because both of them are very good, but it's just who's the better one starting and who's better off the bench. So here's the Swansea lineup. They've got Zoet, the goalkeeper from I think that's PSV, Norton, Fernandez, Bartley, I think he goes quite high, Taylor, Shelby, Sigurdsson, Dyer, Casido and Montero. So very strong team. They made some good signings, the goalkeeper and the striker. So yeah, let's see how we can do.
Jefferson Montero. Good link up. In it goal. Got to be.
Oh, what the... That is a ridiculously stupid goal to concede. Straight through the keeper's legs. Don't know what I was doing really defensively. Van Aken just taken around so easily. I don't know. I don't think he can really play that left back role that well. So I think Brady and Mings will be the only option in that place, because going forwards as well, Van Aken, look at that, that's just woeful dribbling. Go on, Danny Ings, yes, a bit of a deflection, but a nice goal to get back into the game straight away. Just literally bounces off the keeper. It was going in, so I'm not too sure why it wouldn't go down as Ings' goal, but he seems to be a lot more dangerous in the box. Abubakar seems to create his own goals a lot better there. Van Aken. Oh, just over. So that's the end of the first half there. Unfortunately, we are 1-1 at the moment. That goal that we conceded shouldn't have gone in, but it's nice to see Ings on the score sheet. Hopefully, we can get the 3 points. We've just been in a bit of a goal drought and not performing to the best so far in this series. going to have to make some changes at that left back position because he cannot play at all. I'm going to rest Callas, obviously, and bring on Robbie Brady there. And I don't know, what's better, to have the left footer pointing in or on the outside? I think it's better on the outside, to be fair. And yeah, we'll just bring on Brady at left back. He's not doing good enough for Anakin, so push him into the middle and hopefully we're a bit better defensively. I think Toliso's down injured. Right, he's back up now, but he's still injured. So luckily we haven't made all our subs yet. So I'm going to take him off now. Better safe than sorry. He could be out for quite a while as well. So bring on him there and let's change it to a 4-2-4 just with these two up front. Going into added time now, I don't know what it is, but we are just not performing to our full potential, and we need to do that if we are going to get Champions League football next season. And literally that 2 minutes was from the time it took me to get from my goal to the halfway line. Like, what's the point? So yeah, another point. At least we're not losing, at least we're getting some points, but at the same time I think we should be winning these games. They're easily winnable games with what team we've got at the moment, but we're just not really performing. So we're going to have to end off the episode here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it anyway with, I don't know, like it's nice to see something different on the series with the Europa League football and stuff like that. But then the next episode we've got Reading, then West Brom, then we've got some Dutch or whatever team that is. I think it's Norwegian. Then Arsenal. I think that's what we'll do next episode, because this episode just, I don't know, we just haven't really hit the heights. We drew the first one, drew the second one, and drew the third one. So if you did enjoy this episode, it would be fantastic if you could smash over 20 likes again. Fantastic support so far in this series, and see you soon. Bye.